Hey guys, and welcome back to the 1000 subscriber battles. My opponent this time is TheRegiTrio. And I'm using the pass that I used to battle Overhazard once. Good times, good times. So I lead with Waylord and he leads with Smurgle. I go with Surf, since I didn't know what to expect. But when I saw Smurgle was slower and had a sash, I pretty much saw the mirror code coming. So Waylord is screwed. Too bad, you big floating blue balloon whale thing. I'm hoping they'll introduce an even bigger Pokemon in black and white. That would be sweet. But anyway, I bring out Weavile next, because Weavile's awesome. I go for a fake out to take out that Smurgle, because I'm guessing it might have had a priority move as well. Like if I had a counter mirror code Smurgle, I'd give it extreme speed too. And then he brings out his Heatran, which is a very cool Heatran. But it'll still take massive damage from low kick. So that's sweet, because it's a physical Heatran, which is awesome. So yeah, kudos to you, TheRegiTrio, for using a physical Heatran. And he switches it out because he apparently wants to save it for later. And brings in Regirock, which is kind of an illogical choice against something that has low kick, because it takes massive damage. It's obviously not a 2-hit KO unless I get a critical. And knowing my luck, I won't get a critical. Yup. So Regirock is probably, yeah, he's gonna use Earthquake and gonna take out Weavile now. Bummer. Oh well, at least Weavile did massive damage to Heatran and Regirock, so the other Pokemon will be able to sweep through them easier. And seeing that Regirock has a Life Orb, I bring in Mismagius. And this was a stupid move. I decided we'll go for Nasty Plot and he'll just knock himself out with Life Orb Recoil. Which he goes for Stone Edge, brings Mismagius down to the Focus Sash. And then he knocks himself out with Life Orb Recoil. But I forgot that he could have a Pokemon that's faster than Mismagius, which he has because he has an Alakazam, which then immediately goes for Psychic and takes out Mismagius. So if I just attacked Regirock, I still would have had my Sash and I would have been able to knock out Alakazam as well. Because, as seen here, it has a Life Orb, not a Focus Sash, so Mismagius would have destroyed it. But anyway, out comes Porygon Z, who is an absolute beast. Choice Scarf, adaptability, boosted tri-attack coming from that massive special attack will destroy anything in one hit. Or at least Alakazam. And Alakazam goes down. So yeah, things are looking pretty good for me now, because his Regirock's gone and he then brings out a Cranidos. Yeah, he used some pretty cool Pokemon, but I don't really think a Cranidos can do very much against my Registeel, so I switch into that. And Cranidos goes for Stone Edge and does pathetic damage on Registeel. And here I probably made another mistake. He obviously switches out Cranidos, and he brings in Heatran again, which is pretty risky. Imagine what would happen if I had used Earthquake. I should have used Curse here, because his Heatran's physical and it wouldn't have been able to do very much on Registeel, because it relies on Fire Fang for stab. If only Heatran could get Flare Blitz. So many fire types need Flare Blitz. And my Registeel needs Earthquake because Thunder Punch also does pathetic damage. Yeah. So his Heatran goes for another Fire Fang. And it defeats Registeel. It went down. too bad, man. I remember when Registeel, like, completely destroyed Overhazard's team after she let it set up like 4 or 5 curses. Now comes Porygon Z again because Heatran's super weakened, so it won't survive a Tri-Attack. And as expected, Heatran goes down. So I'm doing pretty good now. I think it's 3 Pokemon each. And he brings out his Cranidos again. Figured I'll just go with Tri-Attack now. And it actually survives. And it has a Shellac Berry, but that's not gonna help since Porygon Z has a Choice Scarf. And his Stone Edge doesn't quite knock out Porygon Z. If he had Head Smash, he would have knocked it out, but nope. And another Tri-Attack finishes off Cranidos. Hooray! Porygon Z is such a beast. So out comes his Dragonite. Oh no, wait, I think his Dragonite was his final Pokemon already. So another Tri-Attack. And it almost knocks it out in one hit, which is pretty good, and then he gets off an Agility. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be a close battle. Because now we outspeeds Porygon Z, takes it out with Outrage. Though I think he could have gone for something else. Although it doesn't really matter since I only have one Pokemon left as well, which is my physical Mewtwo, which is epic. So I was really fearing for the battle here. Dragonite goes for Outrage, and Mewtwo survives. Hooray, epic Mewtwo. And then Mewtwo goes for a Thunder Punch and finishes off Dragonite. So yeah, good battle, the TheRegiTrio, the best one I've had the best one I've had today at least. Stay tuned for more 1000 subscriber battles on GeneralSecura's channel. That's all for now. See you guys in the next battle. Bye bye.